Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome to a campus tour of the University of Texas at Dallas. I'm gonna be going around all throughout the campus today. Gonna go check out just some of the buildings, just a complete driving tour. Also go into like one of the neighborhoods around here where you could potentially rent a home with some roommates or yourself if you want to pay $4,000 a month. But we'll get into some details about that. Get into some details about the apartments, the living, other off-campus rentals that you could kind of go for. But this is essentially for anyone that is looking at UTD, is gonna be going to UTD, and currently trying to figure out what the streets are like, what it looks like, or maybe just really trying to decide if they want to move out to Richardson and go to a campus like this. Well, first of all, we're into our first roundabout. So I'll say that over to the right, they have the business school, which is where I graduated from kind of during like 2020 during the pandemic. Then they have the bookstore as well as like the gym right there. I would say this campus tour compared to a lot of the other campus tours, I'm gonna be able to point out a little bit more stuff because I actually went here. All the other campuses I didn't go, so I'd be looking it up on the internet most of the times and doing my research. But for this most part, I just had to pull out some rental rates and see the deal with that. And then on this left side, they have basketball courts, baseball, all that stuff open to the students and anyone who wants to come out here and kind of play on that. Let's go, actually, I could go right. So if I go straight here, that'll take you to not the freshman dorms, but the other on-campus living at the apartments. Let me go around to their new buildings that they just built. Finally, in 2022, they are done with all this. Back when I was in school here, this was just all construction. These were not even close to being done. Oh yeah, see, now they blocked off the road there. That's a bummer, I could have driven in there. Yeah, they used to have this whole street open straight ahead, but now I guess they just have it open for students. Which kind of makes sense, but that used to be an old road I would drive down right when I started going to school here. Okay, so on the left side, you do have some of the apartments in here. Now, for one of the apartments, the University Village, they have like a 1-bed, 1-bath going for around $4,400 per semester. So I'll put up right here kind of the rates and everything, what it shows for, they have like a summer rate and a actual rate for like if you were to come during the semester, but that'll give you guys a good idea on to live on campus. And then they also have some other apartments kind of off campus. It's like on campus but off campus. It's called Northside. They had nothing available. Nothing's really ever really available. You got to join a wait list for that. It's very popular. We're headed there right now. On this right side, you'll see more of like the apartments that you could potentially be staying at. And then just in front of us here is George Bush. So that's the other good thing about this school, and it's a commuter school, so you're gonna have a bus system. You're gonna be able to take the bus, so if you do live somewhere else, you can take that to get here. But it's also close to 75 and George Bush, which are like two major highways, tollways that people take to kind of get anywhere. If you're gonna like live in Frisco or Plano, probably takes about like 20-25 minutes. And then down to Dallas, it's kind of the same thing. You're kind of in the middle, but still a little over to the east out towards Wiley and some of these other cities out by the lake. You're not close to Lake Levon here, but I mean, I guess you could go, or you could go to like Ray Hubbard. Those are like the two lakes. Lake Lewisville is also close. You're kind of in that central area by Plano. People kind of just skip over Richardson because it's older and it's just got a little bit more character with it. All right, so left side is north side, but let me go down this way. So that street that we saw going, that I was just on telling you guys about how I used to be able to drive down it. This is that street, but on the, other side. Okay, so here's the freshman dorms up on this right side. And then I don't exactly know what some of these buildings, like what exactly the classes are that are within them, because some of these buildings are new. But it is pretty good that UTD's updated a good bit of their campus. And then there is police all throughout UTD. That's another thing I remember is there's police on campus everywhere. But I would park in a very secret parking spot, and I bought one parking pass and used that for like all 5-6 semesters that I went to school here. Don't do that, that's bad. But I just parked so far away that I was like, come on guys. All right, let me go drive through North Side. I just wanted to drive by some of those freshman dorms because I figure on this video right now, probably a lot of freshmen, people that just graduated from high school might be watching this video. I did a video over SMU too. I want to try to get to all of the college campuses. Around, not all the college campuses in the world. I mean, come on, Dane. I mean, it'd be impossible. But the ones around North Texas and maybe down in Austin, maybe. Why not just jump through a neighborhood right here? Now, I think this neighborhood kind of applies to anyone that's wanting to, maybe they're getting their master's and you have some money and you can kind of afford to live right by the campus and walk to it. But within this neighborhood, this is called Canyon Creek. They're gonna have homes in here, some rentals, like for example, they have one currently right now. It is a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,188 square feet, built in 1964. And I've got some pictures of it to show you guys. It does need a little bit of like updating in it, but it is just a rental, so $4,000 a month for that. And that's a little bit of Canyon Creek. So they have some rentals in there ranging from like 2,000 up to 5,000, kind of depends on how big and like how old actually the house is on the inside. Some of the houses in there are like really freshly updated and look really good, and then some of them not so much. Actually, I just went the wrong way. Let me turn back around. Let's just go down another street, because why not? I mean, would it even be a DAPA.DANIEL video if I didn't drive through a neighborhood? There's also another place where you could also rent from an apartment over in Addison, and that's on the low end. So they have one community, because I'm kind of thinking in my head, you know, I don't want to give you guys rents that are like $3,000, $4,000, because probably some of you guys are going to school and trying to save some money. So on like the low end, the closest you could get around here is like over in Addison for like a studio. I mean, it's like 500 square feet, but that's like $1,250 a month. And that's about like a 15-minute drive from here, getting on the tollway. And then they have another one that's called the Preston Heights, a lot closer, not even 5 minutes away, but that one is starting at like 2,686 for like a 2-bed, 2-bath. It's like 1,100 square feet up to like 1,300 square feet. Okay, now let me go to North Side, which is like one of like the main, I'm not gonna say selling points, but it's like one of the main reasons a lot of people choose staying close to campus at the University of Texas, but still kind of off campus in a way, because it's not like directly correlated with the campus, even though it is, because there are students that stay here. And then here's a good sign to show you what they actually got within here. So Chipotle, 7-Eleven, tap room. They got some bars, Starbucks. Because before this, UTD didn't really have like any bar life. Like there was no like bars, like for sure. And if you're thinking that this is a party school or something like that, you need to just go over to like my SMU playlist. You need to get off this one, because this is not your party school. Now, people did throw parties, but I mean, IDK, if I could classify them as ragers. The bars and stuff though in here that they've added is cool though, because they've added a little bit more social life with it. That's really what was missing around here, is there was nothing like that for people to hang out. And this was getting finished right around the time I was graduating. So this is pretty new. I haven't really been back here because, I mean, graduated during COVID and it just like, everything hit the fan. So that's north side. Now I'm gonna go hop on the tollway, show you guys how far away that is, and then that will be the end of today's video, going through a little bit of the University of Texas at Dallas. Not a really crazy big huge campus, it's kind of all along this one street. And they kind of just have like a big oval street around it that wraps around, but you'll see more on this left side, more of the student housing over there. And then here's a look at the back of the bus that you could take. So I knew some people that definitely stayed pretty far, not crazy far away, but they would live at like other apartment complexes and have to take the bus in, which is convenient for you guys that are, you know, trying to save money, don't have a car or something like that. Or this is the way out to the tollway. President George Bush. I feel like every time I say that tollway, I gotta say it with like a little southern twang. We're on the George Bush, and I'll be doing a video over the George Bush tollway here soon. It's like a 52-mile drive, so I'm really trying to build myself up for that one. So there right in front of us, that's the George Bush tollway, so super easy to get on. So, you know, if you're gonna live over in Carrollton or maybe further up Allen, over off 75 or that way, I think it's totally doable to be able to commute down to UTD as long as you're living off one of these major highways or tollways. Be a lot easier to get to the school. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want me to tour any other places, any other campuses, I'm gonna try to do like a campus tour like once every other month. I think the next one I'll do is like maybe TWU or UNT. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and take it easy, y'all. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.